So here is another game Saber is bringing to us gamers, but this time they're stepping in as a publisher rather than a developer. The actual developer behind BusBound is StillAlive Studios, the same team that created Bus Simulator 16, 18 and 21. These guys know buses inside out, and that experience shows immediately when you start looking at what BusBound is shaping to be. StillAlive Studios has been making and refining the bus simulator formula for years, but BusBound looks like their most ambitious take yet. With Saber publishing, the project gets more backing and reach, while StillAlive focuses on what they do best, making authentic and detailed bus sims. The first thing that jumps out to me is how alive the world feels. Emberville, the fictional US city, is where the game takes place, and it's full of detail. You've got heavy traffic, pedestrians, storefronts, working traffic lights, and dozens of vehicles moving at once without breaking the flow. It doesn't just feel like a stage you drive through, it feels like a real city. Passengers aren't just a background either, they respond on how you drive. Roll over a speed bump too fast, they won't like it. Brake gently and smoothly, and they'll react positively. That feedback seems tied into a ranking system that rewards careful, professional driving. This is the kind of detail that turns every trip into more than just A to B. Even small touches stand out. When it rains, passengers pull out umbrellas as they leave the bus. It's such a simple idea, but it makes the whole experience feel alive and reactive. One of my favorite ideas they implemented is the use of the difficulty modifiers. If you decide to play with no GPS navigation or rely only on your bus's physical mirrors instead of giving digital overlays, you'll actually earn more respect in the game. It's a really clever way to reward players for taking on more realistic challenges instead of just punishing them. Honestly, it's something games like ETS2 or ATS could learn from. Imagine getting real recognition for going fully hardcore. BusBound goes a step further by tying your success as a driver to the city itself. As more people use the public transport, Emberville begins to change. Parking lots get replaced by parks, museums, and cultural spaces. The better you run your routes, the more city evolves into a greener, more people-focused place. That means you're not just driving the buses, you're directly shaping the environment around you. Of course, not everything will be easy. Peak hour traffic jams are part of the gameplay. You'll have to deal with gridlocks, delays, and the pressure of keeping to your schedule. That makes every route dynamic because the city isn't just a scenery, it's actively working against you. The vehicle roster is another highlight. BusBound features a lineup of licensed American buses, including models from New Flyer and Bluebird. Expect different types from CNG to potentially electric variants, with over a dozen vehicles at launch. Each one handles differently, giving you more variety and replay value. And yes, like any other title from Saber, the game has multiplayer. BusBound supports up to 4 players in online co-op. You can each take different routes or team up on the same one to manage peak hours together. This adds an entirely new layer to the sim experience. Driving buses with friends, coordinating routes, and sharing the workload could make for some of the most moments in the game. Progression ties into both your driving skill and how satisfied your passengers are. As you build respect, you unlock new buses, routes, and upgrades. You can also improve bus stops and infrastructure, which loops back into the way the city evolves. Customization goes beyond the looks, it has a real impact on how you play. When I first saw the game, I thought the game is gonna run on the Saber's Swarm engine, but actually BusBound runs on Unreal Engine, which explains the sharp visuals, dense traffic, and realistic lighting. The weather effects and passengers' behavior are all enhanced by this tech, giving StillAlive a solid base to build on. With Saber backing the project, it looks set to launch polished and feature-rich. BusBound is scheduled to release in 2026 on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and that's enough time for StillAlive to refine things further to make sure the systems all click together. The early previews from Gamescom already suggest it could be the most complete bus simulator we've had yet. Overall, BusBound feels like the natural evolution of the bus simulator genre. It takes everything StillAlive Studios learned from the previous games and pushes it further with deeper systems, more immersive details, and mechanics that actually let you influence the world around you. From the living city of Emberville to the satisfaction of smooth driving and the cooperation of multiplayer, it's shaping up to be a bus sim that offers far more than just route management. What excites me the most are the little touches. Passengers with umbrellas, respect for old school driving without GPS, and the sense that your routes actually matter in the bigger picture of the city. We all love that feeling in SnowRunner when you do some big contracts and you actually see the buildings or factories being restored. It actually feels like you're making progress and enhancing the region you're playing in, and I think this title will offer something very similar. Combined with Saber's publishing experience, BusBound has every chance to deliver something special when it arrives in 2026. So what do you think, folks? Are you ready for a bus sim that goes beyond just driving from stop to stop? And don't forget to subscribe if you want more breakdowns of upcoming sims like this one. Thank you for watching, take care and goodbye.